Um, I'm going to put up some pictures and show you guys, our relationship, or how I used to have to beg him to take pictures with me. And in the pictures, he wouldn't touch me. I'd be like, Kevin, touch me here, touch me there, take this picture real nice. So I'll just put them in there as I talk. We was coming home from, we got married. The day we got married, we had to go get our marriage license, get all our paperwork together, get the birth certificates. And we riding home, everything all good. I'm excited because we just got married. And he said, why you keep asking me to do stuff for you? You need me to do this. And I'm like, nigga, it is not that serious. I don't need you. He said, what the fuck you just say to me? I said, I don't need you. Because even then, I was a boss. I'm like, I do my own thing. I'm 16 with my own place. I don't need you. I can handle myself. He took my paperwork out of my hand and threw that shit on the highway while he was driving. I was like, let me out, get me out of here. I jumped out the car and this nigga pulled off of my ass. That was the day we got married. That day I should have known. But we don't look at the red flags. We keep going. But I'm going to tell you, when it starts with red flags, there will always be red flags. It's up to you to keep going. So I just want to share my little stories with you guys. And hopefully you enjoy the commentary.
Well, I couldn't resist the urge to tell you the end of my story. For all of those who wanted to know, was there life after the pain? After the pain.
What up, K&K squad? So as you can see, today I'm in a very, very happy place. Like when I last came, y'all, I was just so emotional. I was just going through it. But like the song says, there's life after the pain, and you just got to keep pushing on. So I got so many comments. I got some hate comments. I don't know how can you hate when somebody going through it, but people, it happens. I got a lot of positivity. I got a lot of emotional support. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do, for being there for me. Me talking about my situation is therapy to me. And I had a lot of people tell me, I'll definitely buy your book. It's not that you want to buy my book to be in my business. You want to buy my book so you don't make the same mistakes I do. I definitely understand. A lot of people, I don't know why would you buy a book to hear her talk about the stupid shit she went through. That was my growth. I'm not going to say I needed to go through it. I'm not glad that I went through it, but at the end of the day, I went through it. I grew through it. You grow through what you go through, So, just a little response to, what was going on. I know I spoke about me having cancer, and a lot of people reached out to me about the cancer situation. I had some cysts on my ovaries, and they was malignant. Most of the time, women have cysts on their ovaries. They're benign, and, it's nothing out of it, but I had some on my ovaries, and they was malignant, so they had to remove them, and it didn't spread. Thank God for that. And it wasn't, they didn't have to take my ovaries from me, so I could still have a baby or two. Who knows? But that was the good thing. So I'm really recovering from that. But it was a lot of stress that I went through. And I think, to be honest, I don't want to blame anybody for, for stuff that I go through. But what I think, most of my symptoms, most of my illnesses, most of my health problems was due to being stressed. Stress can cause a lot of things. Stress can cause cancer, of course. Stress can cause weight gain. Stress can cause a lot. So I'm like really getting my life back on track. I realized that, from what I did with trying to commit suicide was basically stealing the joy of my soulmate being with me and being able to love me and care for me. I robbed him from that by doing that. So I not only had to forgive myself, I had to ask for his forgiveness as well. But we go through a lot of emotional things, and sometimes we don't think, and sometimes we lose it. Like, if you can relate to me, if you ever been in a marriage, getting a divorce, going your separate ways, and coming to that end of the road is hard. It's not easy at all. It's like a death, and you lose it. Sometimes you lose it. Some people are stronger than others. They can get through it better than other people can. They like, man, forget it. I'll go through the pain. It takes a good 2-3 months, sometimes even longer than that, to get over a person after, you have made the decision to move on. But never, ever try to commit suicide. You're putting a permanent problem to a temporary solution. I mean, it makes no sense. Or should I say, you're turning a permanent problem, your permanent solution, into a temporary problem. Fuck it. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm in a better space. I'm in a better place now. I take it day by day. Things change every day. A lot of people, they just come, they want to hear what's going on, but to me, it's therapy to me. A lot of people were saying stuff like they didn't understand why I moved on so fast. I knew that I was going to break down. I knew it. I knew I was going to have a breakdown. Because as y'all know, I've been with that man since I was 12 years old. So I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But I needed the distraction. I needed that. I so needed that distraction because it prolonged the breakdown. It helped me a little, but at the end of the day, when it came down, don't mess with me right now. When it came all down to it, it was like, okay, it's time for you to get in there and go through it. Go through your morning. So I went through my morning, and it wasn't easy, buddy. I tell you, but I had to get off that pity potty because I was going through it. My daughter, she was hearing me every day complaining. And she said, you know what? I'd rather hear you complain and get on my nerves and keep talking about my dad than to see you in a casket and me getting dressed for your funeral. So whatever you got to do, just go ahead and complain all you want. So I really appreciate her being there for me. I appreciate all the calls. I appreciate all the messages. Appreciate all that. I got to a point now I don't cry no more. So that's good. So the healing has begun, and I'm loving it. I feel better. I look better. I take care of myself better than I did before. So I'm getting where I need to be. But as y'all can look back into the videos, you see that you probably couldn't see it, but I was in a bad place. I definitely was in a bad place. The controllingness was excessive. Like not being able to go to the store for more than 30 minutes. Not being able to be on the phone for more than 5 minutes. Not being able to wear makeup. I wasn't allowed to douche. I wasn't allowed to take showers at a certain time of night. And only one shower a day, if that. I wasn't allowed to see family and friends. I wasn't allowed to wear certain clothing. I made him so happy when I just wore baggy clothes, when I dressed like a tomboy. When I just wore the sweatpants and the t-shirts, he was just so happy then. I wasn't able to have friendships, I never had a friend that lasted. It was like, oh, they not no good for you, or they do this or they do that. And just kind of turned me against people to where any little thing they do, I was like, okay, we're not friends anymore. I would just throw the whole friendship away. Because that's kind of how he trained me to think. Like, oh, if they did this, they not good for you. And he is the type of person that will throw the whole friendship away. And he told me, he said, I could not talk to you for the rest of my life and be perfectly fine. And I'm like, well, all the stuff I did for you? He said, yep. And with all the kids I gave you? He said, yep. With all the love I gave you? He said, yep. I'm like, damn. Like, no calling me? Nope. I couldn't be that cold-hearted. But he was training me to be like that, you know. Don't fuck with them no more. They did this or they did that. And I mean, it was little stupid stuff. Then, like, not having the love and the care and the respect. And, like, he wasn't fucking me, feeding me, or financing me. He wasn't providing for me. He couldn't protect me. You know, being in a relationship where I don't get flowers. I don't get gifts. He never bought me an outfit. Never bought me shoes before. And mind you, I've been with him since I was 12 years old. Never. I think the only thing he ever bought me before was a car for $300. I think when he first got into the military, or when he was about to get out or something like that, it was a car for $300. He bought me an Eagle Vision. That's the only thing he ever bought me. I mean, he just didn't even come home with little gifts. I never went on a vacation. I never got taken on a nice romantic date. Never got anything for holidays. Birthdays was the worst days. It was like, why did I stay? What made me stay that long with somebody who just blatantly did not give a fuck about me? He literally treated me like he hated me. And our best times of communication was when we was on YouTube. He treated me like, oh, this is my woman, you know. He treated me so good on YouTube for a second. And I was just like loving that, soaking it up. I'm like, damn, I wish you could treat me like that on a daily basis. But it was all a fake. It was all a fraud, you know. So, it's a crazy situation. So let me get down to the stories. I said I'm gonna tell one or two. Okay, so I always used to complain about having a Valentine's Day, right? Never had a Valentine's Day. Y'all see my little hearts and stuff? I love Valentine's Day. I love the sentiment of it, should I say. Okay, so let me tell you. This one year, it was 2 times. I'm going to put these 2 stories in this one story, okay? So this one year, I had this friend. And she was cute. You know, we met at work. We was LPNs at the same nursing home. And she was like, so you know it's Valentine's Day. I want to go out with this guy. He just asked me out. So I'm going to go ahead and get dressed and, you know, get my stuff together. You want to go shopping with me so I can get me something to wear? I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I knew for a fact there was not going to be a Valentine's Day for me. Because every single holiday, like clockwork, I mean every single holiday, he would break up with me like a week or 2 weeks prior so he wouldn't have to even worry about the holiday. So I was broken up for Valentine's Day, so I knew it wasn't going to be nothing for me. So we went out. We went to like Bowie Shopping Center or something, Bowie Town Center or something like that. So we going out. Hold on, Kavisha gang. I wanted to get my pineapple juice, y'all. So I can tell y'all, we're going to have this girl talk, and let me tell y'all what the hell happened. This ain't no good girl talk. It's girl talk. Okay. So, we went out to Bowie Town Center, and we getting ready for her little date or whatever. So, she get her little outfit and get her hair done, nails done, everything did. So, I'm like, all right. So, I'm like happy for her, excited for her. Wasn't jealous at all. So I'm like, yeah, you gonna really have fun, you gonna turn up. So what you gonna do? She's like, okay, we're going to the movies, we're going to dinner, we're going to a hotel, we're gonna rendezvous at my house after that around 2 or 3 o'clock when I put my truck about the parking lot. I'm like, okay. So I'm just playing, y'all, but she had a lot of plans. Okay. So she get her stuff together. And while she's doing this, I'm like, it would be nice if I could get an outfit together too. And I can go to see him. Because he was staying with his mom. Crazy enough, he wasn't even supposed to be staying with his mom because I had just got his mother a house. And she was just getting settled in. So the house was in my name. And it was, I could take it at any time. But I always used to look out for the cookout. I look out for everybody. So if I know somebody messed up, I'm going to hook them up. So I hooked her up, got her a house or whatever. And when he left me, he went to go stay with her. So I'm already heated because I'm like, you still standing my shit. After you disrespect me, after you left me, after you treated me like shit, you still standing my shit. So I was like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. So I said, it would be nice if I get me an outfit, get my hair done, do my makeup. And matter of fact, I still have the picture. I'm going to post it here or what I look like that day. Y'all tell me, I think I looked cute. But y'all really, really, really ought to know what I looked like that day. Because this is what I'm about to shock y'all with. Hold on to your britches, y'all, because I am about to shock y'all. So I do my little hair, put a little wig on, got my makeup done. But mind you, he don't like makeup. So I was just trying to be cute. So I did my little makeup. Got me a little red dress and some high heels. Got some sweet perfume. I thought I sure looked good. So everywhere I was going, people was like, oh my God, you look so nice. You look cute. You look good. You look good. I'm like, okay, thank you. So I always kept that picture because I wanted to remind myself of what happened. I kept a lot of stuff to remind myself. And then when it was time to remind myself, I just let it go. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get dressed, and I'm going to go to the house, go to where his mom was staying, and I'm going to surprise him. So I went and got some chocolate candies. I got teddy bears, got all types of little sweet stuff, just some cute shit, little mug and all that. So when I pull up to the house, I called him, and I said, hey, Kevin, I need you to come outside. He was like, for what? I was like, I got to give you something. He was like, all right, cool, I'm coming. So he comes outside. I step out the car looking all sexy and shit. The fuck? I'm like, I thought about coming over here and giving you your gifts and taking you out for Valentine's Day. I want to take you on a date. I don't want to fucking go with you. I'm like, why? Because you look like a fucking prostitute. Hell no. I'm like, I'm like, I can't believe you just said that to me. I thought I looked nice. Everybody else was telling me I look nice. And you said I look like a prostitute? It's like, no, I would never go out with you. I just went home and just cried. Because I was just so sad and depressed that he would say that to me. I was like, damn, that hurt my feelings so bad. So for a long time, I was like, fuck Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is over. Bad enough, when I was a little kid, all the girls used to be hiding the ass. They used to have all their little boyfriends and stuff when we was in elementary school. So if any of my elementary school friends on here, you can comment that below and be honest about this. All the girls in the class would have boyfriends except for me. Everybody would have a Valentine's except for me. People would get the little card. You know how they get the little card and got the lollipop and say, Happy Valentine's Day, would you be mine? I had never, ever had a nigga ask me would I be his. I never got a Valentine's Day at all. I think what outcast me was when I was growing up, I was really, really big. I was huge because depression, I got stressed out, my mom being sick and stuff like that. So I used to eat, and to the point where when I was 6th grade, I was 200 pounds. So back in the day, the 90s, 90 through 96, boys didn't like big girls. I remember my little cousin telling me, "You too big. You big as a house." Ugh. Boys didn't like big girls. That wasn't a thing. Nowadays, like my daughter, all the boys like her, and she's not fat as me, but she's big. I mean, she's thick. She's thick and she's cute. And so all the boys like her. Boys are attracted to slim, thick, and thick girls now. So back then, they was like, if you ain't skinny, I don't want it. So that's kind of like was my downfall, because I was so big that they really didn't want to talk to me. So I didn't have a Valentine's Day. So when I got with Kevin, I was like, okay, well, at least I got a boyfriend. He's all about me. It's going to be Valentine's. We're going to have this. I never knew I was going into a relationship where I would never get anything. And I would be done so bad. And even me buying him everything. I bought everything for him. I was like, damn, at least I get something in return. You know? So he told me I'll pay a bill every now and then, but buying you shit, no. So it wasn't like that. But let me see. So I didn't have a Valentine's Day for a long time. Probably like 5-6 years later. That's okay. I'm gonna try this again. Y'all. So I ordered the hotel. It was away from DC trip. 2 days in a nice hotel in Fairfax, Virginia. And we was going to go there. It was a jacuzzi. It was nice. We was going to go there and we was going to stay there for a while. Just to wine and dine and talk and, chill. So I wasn't really expecting any like gifts or anything, or I wasn't really buying no gifts. I'm just like, okay, let's just get away. We can loosen this Valentine's Day thing up. Because maybe you just don't like Valentine's Day. I don't know what it is. But let's loosen it up. So I get his stuff packed. Get our clothes together. We got everything together. I'm in a suitcase or whatever. Say, okay, you going to have to talk to your mom and tell her we need her to watch the kids. Because she really never watched the kids. So he talked to her. She said, all right, she's going to do it. Okay, cool. So everything together. So we get in the car. He gets in the car. I'm like, yes, I'm so excited. We're going to finally have Valentine's Day. So I said, so you got everything? Do you need anything else? Are we good? What the fuck you keep asking dumb shit for? Of course I got everything. You packed the shit. I'm like, but I'm just trying to figure out if you got what you needed. I know I got what I needed for you, but do you got what you need? You might need something different. Man, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, hold up. We not about to do that this year because I've been through that already. I'm trying to have a good time this time. Man, fuck this. Gets out the car, slams the door, and walks to the train station. He catches the train to his mother's house. Leaves me just sitting there, looking fucking stupid. And I'm like, God damn, not again. It's like, what the fuck? I keep fucking with this nigga. Over and over. And keep getting shitted on. Over and over and over and over. By that time, I think I was like in too deep. I think I even tried to file for divorce like twice around that time. Like twice and end up not doing it. I was just so in love with him. So I'm like, I gotta get my shit together. It was so hard to fucking leave that situation. And I've been through some situations with him. Because for some reason, it was like he didn't like holidays. He didn't like Christmas, didn't like Valentine's, didn't like Easter. I used to be a real big church goer. I used to believe in white Jesus. Because I was raised like that, So I used to go to church. And then I used to be a pastor too back in the day. So I used to go to church like it was no tomorrow. I mean every single day. So all the little holidays, Easter and Palm Sunday and all that shit was like a big thing to me. So he didn't believe in none of that. Like, he was woke back then, but I wasn't. And so I was like, why you don't want to go here? Why you don't want to go to them? So now the holidays don't mean shit to me. And after getting shitted on so many times about Valentine's Day, you could throw the whole holiday away for all I care. I could care less. Mm. So, it was like when it came up to like special occasions, whether it be a graduation, a birthday party, a celebration, a family fun night, or what do you call it, family reunion, or anything like that, he will leave my ass. He will leave me before the shit happened, because he like, I ain't trying to go through that. I ain't got time for that. You do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and we gonna meet somewhere in the middle. But no, I'm not going. So that was like the worst times for us. So those was the two. Okay, so those are two stories within that one story. And then I had another story to tell. And I don't remember what story that was. Damn. It's so many of these joints that I'd be like trying to figure out which one to tell. But I know I gotta like put them in categories so I can have a timeline. I gotta put them in categories so there could be a timeline. I need to really sit down and think, because it was so long being in a relationship, so toxic, and we had a lot of events that happened, and I don't remember the times. I remember one time my kids said it was my fault, which it was my fault, when it was Father's Day. And so I wanted to throw him a special event for Father's Day. I was like, let me do something nice for him. He did not like, he didn't like parties at all. So I threw him this party, a surprise party. And I was like, I want to do something special for Father's Day. So I know he liked cars. So I got him this big ass cake. Got them to put real cars around, Impalas and Caprices all around the car. So, okay. When he come in the house, we're going to like, surprise. Everybody surprise him, and we're going to eat good, and we're going to have cake and ice cream. We're going to just have fun and turn up. So I surprised him. He gets in there like, what the fuck? Like, he was mad. Big mad. So he went over to the cake, and I guess he was talking to somebody on the phone. He was like, she done fucking threw me a fucking party. And I told her I don't like parties. I don't like surprises. Like, he was going off. And so I was like, just eat your cake. Can you cut your cake? He was like, I don't even want this damn cake. But he went over there and he cut the cake. And that was the end of the party, because he was not feeling it at all. So, you know what, this would be nice to call this being married to PTSD, because being married to PTSD is not easy. And you have these different times where, I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie where it wasn't a mad black woman, some movie like that Tyler Perry had did, and the light-skinned guy with the pretty eyes had PTSD, and his wife had went to work. And then when his wife went to work, she came back with the boss in the car, and he seen her down there in the car. And then when she came upstairs, he was like, who the fuck was you in the car with? And she was like, my boss. He was like, no, it wasn't. You fucking around on me? You fucking on another nigga? And so he took the babies and started throwing the babies out the window. And he was like, I dropped them. You fucking. And it's like nothing you can do to make them snap out of it. They have to literally snap out of it on their own. And that nigga dropped those kids in the street. Boom. I always thought that would happen. I always used to tell myself, let me get out this situation. I have to move. I have to leave. I have to take my kids, because if I don't get out this situation, it could be a time where he snapped and he killed everybody in the house. And we all dead, because they don't know they're snapping until it's over. And I remember when he used to be in the service, and he used to come home every weekend. It was like clockwork. He would come home on Friday. By Saturday, he would leave me. You're supposed to be staying the weekend from Friday to Sunday, because he was 2 hours away, and he had to drive back to this base. So on Friday, he would come home, everything would be okay. By Saturday, he would find the littlest thing to get into an argument when he get into a fight with me, baby, over the littlest, stupidest thing, maybe somebody called my phone, maybe somebody knocked on the door. I mean, it was just little stupid stuff. And he would take it, swoosh, all the pictures off the wall. All of them. And I used to have an art gallery in my house because I love pictures. Throw all them shits on the floor. Glass everywhere. One time, he fucking went crazy. Broke every glass article in the house. Glass tables, glass dining room set, glass pictures, glass everything. Even broke the damn fish tank. You got the fishes hopping and shit on the floor. I mean, it was crazy. And then after he would do that, he would roll out. He would leave. And I won't see him again until the next weekend. So by Wednesday or so, he would call me and be like, what you doing? Like nothing ever happened. And then my stupid ass go back. By Friday, he back at it again. And it happened every weekend. Every weekend until he got out. Maybe it happened 2 or 3 times after he got out. But then it was like, okay, he calmed down when it came to breaking stuff. But even in 2017, he took all my pictures and burnt them. So, I mean, he was just destructive. Whew. Baby. It was a lot. But now I'm in a better place where I can talk about these situations and not break down. And I'm just happy for my growth. And I know I got a lot more growing to do. I got a lot more healing to do. But I've already started my therapy. So that's a good thing. So I'm just go through my therapy. Go through my healing. Be able to laugh with y'all some more at this later. But these are my growing pains. But I'm telling you, it's time to live life. I want to go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. I want to go back to Africa and start my healing journey in Africa. I don't want to go to Ghana though. I want to go to South Africa or something. So I'm thinking about packing my shit and just leaving at this point. I do have a business that I just started. A couple things I just started. So I won't, like, if y'all follow me on the Hansons on my YouTube channel, because I'm going to put a video up about making money while living overseas or living abroad. And so y'all can get an idea of some stuff that y'all can do while you make that transition, while you make that move, so you can still have money. Because a lot of people get over there and get stuck, don't have enough money, got to come back to America. I don't want to give up my house. I definitely don't want to give up my house because my house is not for me, it's for my children. It's what I'm leaving them. So at the end of the day, that would just be selfish for me to sell it, give it up, and have to go buy something else. It's just stupid to me. So I want to keep my house, but I want to go over there and I just want to go just live my best life, you know? So I'm thinking about visiting South Africa in the next couple of months and see what that be like. And I want to also do a video about the I-30 form that you got to fill out in order for citizenship, to get citizenship in America. So y'all can know the process for that too, because some people might need that. I like to just help people and give people what they need. At the end of the day, I love you guys for being there for me, for encouraging me, for talking with me, for blessing me, for keeping me updated and abreast on stuff too. You know, for all the DMs, for following me on my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram, my TikTok. You know, y'all are so special and encouraging to me. You might have some haters here and there, but the good ones outweigh the bad ones all the time. And I just really appreciate y'all. I just want to make sure that I get I came on and I gave y'all an update about how I was doing because so many people was concerned about me, my health, and everything. I'm getting my shit together, y'all, and I'm gonna be better than before. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the best thing I can do. The best thing I can do is be successful. That's what I told Kevin the last time I talked to him. I can kill you with success. You can go ahead off with your little project trick, your hood rat chick. Y'all can go back and live in the hood, do what y'all do. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to be a multi-millionaire. I got shit to do. I got shit to buy. I got assets. I got money to make. I ain't tripping off y'all. Do y'all thing. It took me a long time to realize it. But I'm worth way more than what he put me through. So at the end of the day, I'm just glad to still be alive and still have a chance at life, a new leash on life. Because what I was living wasn't life. Life has yet to begun for me. So, that's it, guys. I'll be seeing y'all over at the Handsom's YouTube page, so I can tell y'all about these jobs and stuff. And also, if anybody need employment, I got a new business that I'm working. This new business venture, the cleaning business. It's called the Cleanup Woman. The Cleanup Woman. So what inspired me to do the Cleanup Woman is I just kept being like depressed, distressed, and thinking about, oh, he fucking with this girl that he was messing with for 26 years, and he was cheating on me the whole time. And she was the cleanup woman. And I said, okay, the only thing that would help me get over him is to stay busy, you know, and not think about him. So I have to do a business adventure that will keep me busy, you know, all the time, so he would be out of my mind. And so her being there to take him away from me inspired me. So since I was so inspired by her, I called her the cleanup woman. So I said, let me open a cleaning business. I'm going to call it the Cleanup Woman. It made sense to me. I thought it was cute. So, the cleaning business is very, very lucrative. And it's very, very fast-paced. And it will come at you fast. If you need some money right now, start your cleaning business. And I'm talking about just go do it. You don't have to sit here and think about it. You don't have to sit here and research. Do it. And I'm coming out with a lot of different stuff for my cleaning business. So I'm coming out with some cleaning products. I'm coming out with a cleaning school to teach how to open up a cleaning business. So that's down the road. But right now, I'm just hiring people and trying to get the cleaning business off the ground. But another thing that I was looking at about the cleaning business, that y'all know I'm in a financial business. So me doing taxes, credit repair, bankruptcy, insurance sales and stuff like that. When I was working in the tax business, I've seen a lot of people coming through, and all the people who had made the most money in the current year was cleaning crews, cleaning people, cleaning sole proprietors, LLCs, you know, that was doing cleaning. So I was like, hold up. One man made $1 million last year in the pandemic. And another, I want to say pandemic so bad. And another one made $500,000. So I was like, hold up, I'm in the wrong profession. Because if I'm not making $1 million with this tax office, I need to go over there and make $1 million where I'm going to be just telling people do this, do this, do this, do this. Because I'm a boss. So I'm not going to actually go do the work, but I'm going to delegate the work. So I need to be working over there. So that it wasn't hard to make that decision to do the cleaning, because that's where the money at. So I'm gonna definitely do a video talking about how to make money abroad, and that's something that you can do. You can do now, you can do when you go abroad. You can still run and operate your business over there. You can even get your virtual assistants over there to hire them so they can have employment too, so everybody eats. So I would definitely See y'all over there. Bye-bye for now. No, pause forever. I'm coming back. So, see you later, guys.
My bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie. If you dey hear this song, just know say somebody fall for you. My bestie, my bestie, my bestie, my bestie.